keep you updated on the capital and financial markets. Here is a recap of what happened. SEC Nigeria approves new window for fixed income securities. The Securities and Exchange Commission Nigeria has approved the Nigerian Exchange Limited's guidelines on trade execution via the exchange's on manual negotiated deal window for fixed income securities. The fixed income market provides access to both retail and institutional investors to trade fixed income securities listed by the federal government of Nigeria, the states, corporates, and supranational issuers on the exchange. According to the NGX, it adopts an integrated straight-through trading and settlement process using best-in-class market infrastructure without trade failures known as NGX on manual negotiated deal. China cuts rates as lockdowns and a real estate crisis take their toll. China's central bank cut interest rates on the 15th of August as new data showed the economy losing steam last month because of renewed COVID lockdowns and a deepening property downturn. The People's Bank of China reduced the main rate at which it provides short-term liquidity to banks, from 2.1% to 2%. The central bank also cut the rate of its one-year lending facility from 2.85% to 2.75% in order to maintain reasonable and sufficient liquidity in the banking system, it said in a statement. It was the first time since January that those rates had been cut. The move took investors by surprise. The central bank had previously appeared reluctant to lower rates further given concerns about the risk of rising debt, consumer inflation and pressure on the yuan, despite the economy stalling in the April to June quarter. Malaysia top pension funds CEOs warn will disinvest from firms that flout ESG. The chiefs of Malaysia's top two pension funds expressed commitment to environmental, social and governance principles and warned that the funds will disinvest from companies that flout the sustainable investing rules. The Employees Provident Fund, Malaysia's largest pension fund, has been on the sustainability journey for a while now and aims to become fully ESG compliant by 2030, according to Chief Executive Officer Amir Hamza Azizan. KWAP's ESG policy is a dynamic document that we enhance regularly with the best practices out there, CEO Nick Amlazan Mohammed said. It is a continuous journey for us, it is not static. SEC Philippines co-chairs Asean Capital Market Development Committee. The Asean Working Committee on Capital Market Development held a virtual handover ceremony on the 11th of August that was organized by the previous co-chairs, Indonesia's Ministry of Finance Indonesia and the Securities and Exchange Commission of Myanmar. It was attended by prominent committee members, including the Securities Commission of Malaysia and the Monetary Authority of Singapore, in their respective capacities as chairs of the working groups on infrastructure finance and sustainable finance and the Sustainable Finance Institute Asia as a constant ASEAN partner in matters pertaining to sustainable finance initiatives in the region. Co-chairmanship of the WCCMD, which is usually for 2 years, was accepted by the Securities and Exchange Commission of the Philippines and the Ministry of Finance and Economy of Brunei Darussalam beginning July 2022 to June 2024. Asset managers on alert after WhatsApp crackdown on banks. Asset managers are tightening controls on personal communication tools such as WhatsApp as they join banks in trying to ensure employees play by the rules when they do business with clients remotely. Regulators had already begun to clamp down on the use of unauthorized messaging tools to discuss potentially market-moving matters, but the issue gathered urgency when the pandemic forced more finance staff to work from home in 2020. Most of the companies caught in communications and record-keeping probes by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission have been banks, which have collectively been fined or have set aside more than $1 billion to cover regulatory penalties. But fund firms with billions of dollars in assets are also increasing their scrutiny of how staff and clients interact. We are pleased to announce that FIMM has refreshed its website along with a new contact number to serve you better. FIMM is looking for people who are exploring career opportunities. For those who are interested, send in your resume at career@fimm.com.my. This has been the FIMM TV Weekly Recap. Be informed, stay updated. Be sure to like, share and subscribe.